Hello, welcome back to part 2 of this Pokemon Black 2 Let's Play. So, I've kind of refined my strategy a little bit. It's a little bit later in the day, so there are some patches that came out. First patch was the experience patch, which was the one that was slowing me down, in terms of, like, you can't progress through the game if you can't gain experience. And the second patch came out, the second patch that came out was a semi-English patch, so I can see like moves, items, and abilities that in English, so I'll know what I'm buying and stuff like that, but the story is still entirely in Japanese, so it's still technically blind in that sense, just now I know what I'll be buying, which I guess is fine. That's cool. It's fair, you know, like I should know what I'm paying for with my money, so... without the experience patch, you can't gain any experience, of course, so that's just anti-piracy, and there's still one patch that's outstanding. You can't look at the stat screen of Pokemon, on this emulator at least, and it really is a huge bummer, because you can't check anything while you're in the overworld. In battle, you can do stuff, but like you can't even use potions, otherwise it just freezes on you, so that's kind of unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes, man. It's just the way it goes. So, I'm just going on a bit of a recording blitzkrieg because people aren't home. I've got like an hour before I have to go for work, and I need to get as many parts done as I can while I can record, you know? So, yeah, he just picked up his Snivy because I have Oshawott, of course. I've still got Tree the Oshawott, and that music's actually pretty sweet. Like, I like it. It reminds me of, like, Sega Genesis stuff. It's great. It's like Sonic 2 all over again, man. So, me versus Huey. And, I did a little picture-in-picture thing in part 1 where I showed the bottom screen. I might do that more often. I don't know. I don't know how often I'll do it, but because it is kind of a pain in the ass, but, you know, it's whatever. So, right now... Excuse me, burping. I can see the moves when before... I did a few, like, runs through the opening part of the game where I couldn't see my moves. So now I can see that I have Tackle and Tail Up and not Pound and Growl or something, so that's pretty great. I'm gonna use, yeah, Pound on him, or Tackle, there. And, I would be able to see abilities if I were to check, but I'm not gonna check. And, before you didn't gain experience, now you do, so that's great. That's great. I think I've already explained this. So... For those of you who are watching who are like, oh, I don't want to watch because spoilers, like, that's absolutely fine, I totally agree. I'm going to try and keep it as spoiler-free, like I know who the champion is, but I'm not going to say, because a lot of people don't know. So, I'm just going to keep going through as per usual, as if I didn't know anything. And you get a shit ton of experience for the first battle. You get, you know, 94, and then, like, a whole level, and then almost a whole other level, which is pretty fantastic. And a lot of stuff is in English now, but a lot of it, like most of the, like all the story is still Japanese. Okay, let's go. So now Bianca's going to show me around the town. I don't know what the town is called, but it's interesting in the sense that it's the first, like, actual starting town that's actually a town with a Pokecenter and stuff, so that's pretty great. So she's going to show us around instead of Juniper. I don't know why they have Bianca here and Juniper in the starting screen. It feels like they should have had Bianca there if she's going to be the one showing it around, but I think this might be the first starting town where there's no professor that lives there, unless Bianca counts. I don't know, honestly. But, yeah, that's fine. So there's the PC, I'm not going to use that. I think I forgot to explain the rules last part, but I wrote them in the description, and I'm pretty much not allowed to use anything to heal myself outside of items. Like, no healing squares, no beds, no Pokecenters, no PC boxes, nothing. So, she gives you 10 Pokeballs right there, which is more than anybody else has given you, I think, so that's pretty great. And, yes, here's your mom and your little sister, I guess. They give you what I thought was the running shoes the first time I played through this part, and it actually is running shoes, which is great. And I think your little sister gives you a town map, which I originally thought was the Pal Pad, which, because I looked at my items before, and I had a Pal Pad, so I guess Bianca gave me a Pal Pad, which I didn't notice, but I guess she did, so that's fine. And, I just wish this game didn't crash as often as it does, but it's going to crash on me at some point, and I'm going to have to throw that part out, so I'm going to have to be saving frequently. I'm not cheating, I promise. I'm not cheating in the no Pokecenter rules. It's just, that's the way it is. Like, if the game crashes, I have to throw the part out, and I have to redo a part. So, I'm going to save at the end of every part, starting now, because I don't want to run into a problem where I record an entire part, and then the game crashes during the next part, and I have to go back and, like, redo 2 parts. That would be awful. Okay, potion. Great. He doesn't give me anything, I don't think. But I like how it tells you the season in the bottom corner, just because sometimes you forget, you know? Which, I didn't agree with seasons at first, but I kind of understand why they did it now. In Black and White 1, that is. Yeah, she's just going to show us how to catch a Pokemon, so there's lots of time to talk. Because we've seen this all before. But I didn't really agree with seasons. I thought they were kind of pointless, but they do add gameplay elements. I just don't think there's much of a point in terms, because you can just change the clock on your DS and it counts as a season passing if you bump it a month ahead, I think. Like, that's how it judges, but you know, it's just what they decided to do. There's no, she has 30 Pokeballs, wow. I think you have enough there, Bianca? But yeah, it adds new gameplay elements, whatever. There we go. Purloin was captured. I wonder how many Purloins she has. She has to show every new trainer that. And who's showing Huey how to catch Pokemon? Can't be Bianca. Alright, go away, let me go. So these signs are interesting. I'm pretty sure that they mean, like, this is, I'm pretty sure this is telling me it's Route 19. So 19, I'm gonna try and read this. This is hiragana, so if I should, so ban, oh crap, teto, ban, do, bondo uru, ro, bondo ro, bondo ro. I don't know how to, it takes me a second to read stuff, I can still read it. I think that was right. I'm not even gonna try and read that kind of stuff, but... Ah, wow. Look at this. Look at this mess. I guess I'll fight some Pokemon, because, you know, I'm full healed. I don't know if I should catch a Purloin, or if I should look for other stuff. Purloin doesn't get stab on scratch, or tackle, or whatever. So I'm kind of reluctant in that sense. Oh, wow, it's not even a 2-hit KO. Okay. Tail Whip. Tail Whip it, and then kill it. But, yeah, so from that perspective, I feel like, so anything else would be better, like anything normal type would be better, but, you know, whatevs. We'll figure it out. Level 7, awesome. I've never gained experience before, so this is interesting. Water Gun, alright, I'll take Water Gun. That's great to have. I'm pretty sure that chick tells me nothing, and this guy explains how to jump off cliffs, which I just did. If you say yes, he doesn't jump. If you say no, he does. So, the first time I played through this part, I was a little bit confused. When I played through, like, because I did an original part too, where it was like 20 minutes long. I wasn't getting experience. I was planning on redoing this part anyway once the EXP patch came out. It came out earlier than I expected. And there's Alder, the champion from Black and White 1. And he just jumps off cliffs like it's nobody's business. No, he doesn't even care. And he's just checking me out, make sure I'm champion material, which I hope he approved. I can't read his response, but I hope he approves. And I hope I'm champion material. I don't know what town that said. I don't know what that says. I'm pretty sure I have no chance of reading it anyway. No something. Not no, something. Okay, Alder's talking again. And I already looked through this town a lot, so... well, this is a Let's Play, you know, I may as well open some doors. It's not an, oh, I've already played, and I'm gonna zip through it. It's a Let's Play. So, nobody really talks in here. It's just stuff, boring. And, as soon as I leave this town, it's gonna be new territory for everybody. I kinda hate how it's not very organic at the moment, because I've already done this, but... it's just the way it's gotta be, man. I don't... Wait. Yes? What if I say no? She just says... Okay. Pointless. And here we go. So we got what looks like a dirt Pokemon stadium over on the left. And what do we got? What's all they're saying? I can't tell. I saw 20 there, and that's really it. There's another 20. So probably Route 20 is this way. That's what he's saying. He's not really saying anything interesting. I'm just gonna cut this part off here, so join me for part 3 after whatever happens. And hope you enjoyed.